Hey, happy Sunday, my loves. How is everybody doing out there? I hope my aquas are having a great morning thus far. Guys, the King of Pentacles just jumped out of the deck, okay? King of Pentacles is about trying to better oneself, all right? So I feel like maybe some of you out there are working on yourselves right now. All right, let's get started on this reading and see what else Spirit may have. What other messages do we have for my beautiful lights this morning? All right, guys, the first card up is the Chariot. Okay, next to the Ace of Swords, it tells us that a lot of you are getting clarity. There's movement around clarity with my Aquariuses today. All right, those of you who have been feeling alone, ignored, in turmoil, all right, so this might be having to do with a relationship of some sort or a situation, either or, and then you have the Two of Wands here. All right, the Two of Wands, guys, tells us that you have two paths. You have a decision or a choice between two options, okay? So in this layout, again, there is a lot of clarity coming into my Aquariuses right now. All right. I don't want to use the energy for absolutely everything. However, sorry guys, I was fine until I started doing the reading. As soon as I start doing the reading, I start to choke. All right. So what this is saying in the nutshell, guys, is you are getting clarity on changes that you're needing to make in your lives. Okay, a lot of you are experiencing your hidden strengths. You're coming into yourselves. You're starting to see things more clearly, okay, and you're making moves. You're putting action into changing these things by making choices. And that's the only way, guys, to see change, rather, right? It's the only way to see change is to put action behind your situation and start to change it up. Okay. I used to also be like a lot of you out there, and I used to think to myself, when is my life going to change? My life is sucking right now. It's been one bad thing after another, black clouds following me, blah, 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 until one day, very clearly, I realized, wait a minute, life doesn't just happen to us. We create our lives, right? We are allowing certain things in our lives. We are not putting up strong boundaries. We're allowing soul suckers into our lives to, basically suck away our happiness, our suck us back into the third dimension when we're clearly, having moments when we feel like our vibration is lifting and we're feeling emotions that we either never felt before or we have felt only once in a while. We're starting to get to a place where we're feeling happier more often, more frequently. And then that person that keeps sucking the life out of you comes into play, calls you on the phone or shows up and totally changes how you were feeling a moment ago. These are the people, guys, that, it's up to you, but if you want to make change in your life, if you want to see it, you have to make it happen. Okay? So I'm seeing the Strength card next to one of my beautiful, gorgeous masculines here. You're very creative, and this is somebody who might be around between 20 and 35 years old, okay? I'm seeing positive things coming to you this week regarding finances, regarding money. You're going to be in a situation where you're going to start seeing your money build in your bank account, okay? All right, guys. And then we have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords tells us that we are generally at a crossroads. We're making difficult decisions. There might be painful choices here. Okay, it's also about facing your fears. Facing fears, and for some of you, an unwillingness to see the truth in your lives. Okay, so a lot of you who've been dealing with the situations that I just went over with negative people and, negative family members. And again, we have great excuses. Well, I can't just get rid of family. They're my family, right? Sometimes we can't get rid of them, but what we can do is spend less time with them. That's less time that they get to affect us and bring us down, and more happy time for us. Okay, so if this is a person in your life, say a family member that you've always been close to, you call them every day or they call you every day, you're always touching base, you see this person every day, maybe you live with this person. It might be time to start, changing that up. Maybe if you live with someone who keeps sucking the life out of you, it might be time for you to get your own place. And although times are very difficult right now, there's always a way. Depends how desperate you are to be happy, right? So there's people who rent rooms in their homes. That's not for everyone. And there's, you could put yourself on a list for low income. There are apartments and homes that fall under this in decent areas, decent places where, the rents might be extremely high in a nice complex. And you come to find out when you apply for these things that there are apartments that are going to be, $200-$300 a month, depending on your salaries. Okay. That will make it easy for you to get your own place. All right. So moving on, I am seeing the strength card is popping up on the daily, guys. That is meaningful. All right. We're, getting near the end of all of this stuff. Like, what I'm talking about is, what we're hearing every time we turn the TV on is for the most part depressing. But all of this stuff that you're hearing about, stuff that's being put out there, it's all being exposed right now. We are in, let's call it the year of exposure, okay? And so it's like washing that dirty, smelly shirt of yours that reeks, right? It's the comparison. It's kind of funny, but stay with me here, okay? So we're now cleansing. We're cleansing all of this stuff, and there's just so much of it. It feels like it's everything because the infiltration we have been dealing with has basically gotten into everything. This is much bigger than a lot of you think, okay? And it's all being dissolved right before your eyes. This will be a time that will go down in history. I don't want to stay on this long because I know you're here, most of you, for the reading. All right? And the reason I talk about these things is not to take away from your reading, guys, but it plays an important role with Aquarius right now because you guys, we are in the age of Aquarius, and you agreed to be here right now in this time. A lot of others have too, but you guys are kind of special right now. You're holding this light to help people wake up, and we're all being moved into another timeline. We're going to be living completely differently. That's why it's, people talk about it in that term, like a new timeline, a new earth, a new era, because it's all of that and more. Okay. So back to the reading, I'm seeing this beautiful queen. All right. There's something here about you feeling sad, maybe not sleeping well regarding this Knight of Cups. All right, this is a person that you love very much, and you're trying to bring in balance. You're trying to balance this. At the same time, you're trying to balance things out in your life. So you're going through this very difficult time right now, all right, in your love life and in your personal life. And I am speaking to this feminine. All right, now money doesn't seem to be an issue for you. You seem to be doing well financially, but you are, trying to balance out a lot of things in your life, emotional things, and, you know, relationships and things like this. And one of them is this Knight of Cups. And this Knight of Cups is going to be back in your life full force. I see celebration next to him. Okay, so no worries there. Also, if you had a question, I do offer that $15 reading still. You guys, if you're interested, you can click on the description below the video and email me. All right, here I'm seeing, wow, look at this Nine of Pentacles here, guys. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is about independence, but it's also about success and wealth. So I'm seeing a communication here, communication coming in regarding your success, actually, okay? And there's also the success, part of it has to do with your relationship with this Empress here. The Empress is a person, this is a feminine, okay? And this might be someone you're close to. This is like a mom, could be a single mother. And she has the Nine of Wands next to her, okay, which is basically signifying that she's going through, she's feeling fatigued and guarded. She's going through this ongoing battle and setbacks. And so you're trying to communicate with her. You're going to communicate with her. She might not be answering your phone calls, because and you are using your intuition, trying to figure this out, but it's nothing personal, okay? And she could actually use your support, so you might want to, if you're local, drive over there and spend some time with this Empress, okay? Okay, let's move on. The Empress is also about, if you're single, guys, and the Empress is showing up in your reading, it's a very positive card. It means that real love and romance is on its way to you. All right. So here we have the King of Wands, and next to the King, this is one of my beautiful masculines, seeing the Ten of Pentacles. Now, there's nothing more amazing to have attached to this King of Wands than the Ten of Pentacles. And I'm seeing a lot of focus being put on this situation over here. Even though the Seven of Wands is telling us you are feeling defensive right now, but you're also needing to be assertive and stand up for what you believe in. It's very important that you focus on these things right now, because you're waiting on this shoe to drop. You have the Five of Swords here. So this is the feeling that something's about to go wrong, or your situation that you're in. There might be some details around your finances, your job, your monies overall that is becoming worrisome to you. All right. Very important that you speak up regarding what you believe in, and also this might have something to do with your money, that you need to speak up about something in connection with your money. Okay, so moving along here, we have the Moon card here next to the card of confusion and an ending. All right, so I feel that for some of you, this has to do with, relationships, things going on behind the scenes that you are not understanding, okay? And you're moving closer and you're feeling it. You're feeling this coming. You're moving closer to these endings, all right? And there's also, this is not what you want, all right? So I feel like I might be talking to some of the masculines out there that are just having, your spidey hairs are up. You're thinking something's different about your relationship. Something isn't right. Something's not working the way it's not flowing the way it normally does. Just picking up on something that just feels a little off, all right? And you are wanting something from this feminine, this Queen of Swords, Okay, just know that the Queen of Swords, she has really strong boundaries around her. She's very decisive. Once she makes up her mind about something, there's really not a lot you can do to change it. Um, but there is something you're looking for from her. And it's not the ending, but I feel that this ending is going to occur. All right, let's continue. All right, this is regarding, okay. So this is a Page of Cups here, guys. The Page of Cups represents good news, all right? This is also, could be an invite to somewhere or some type of party or, a celebration, all right? It's also, in this layout, it is connected to money. All right, so that kind of changes the meaning up a little bit. It just turns it into good news around money, around this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new financial start. All right, Spirit is saying there is a commitment to this new financial start. All right, and I am seeing intelligence here. All right, and I know what this is. I'm gonna maybe give you a little bit in a second on what this is. Some of you know what intelligence represents in this particular reading. All right, when we say the word intelligence, what comes to mind? Okay, people that wear green, and this is happening because we are in a spiritual war right now that is also a physical war. I have to be careful about how I word things, okay? But things, all the things that you see that are being exposed right now, that's why things feel so hard right now and negative and scary even for a lot of you, right? I bet you a lot of you are feeling fearful. Some of you might be feeling fear and not even knowing why, all right? And, you know, the best thing for that, guys, as crazy as it sounds, is talking yourself down from the fear if this is how you're feeling, all right? I don't want to go off on a tangent, but if you're feeling fear, you're one of those people that are fearful and maybe don't know why, you're feeling even paranoid, some of you, you just continue to tell yourself. There is no better conversation than having one with yourself, calming yourself, being there for you, being your own strength, right? Building yourself up to know that you're a very strong, confident person and you have very strong abilities now, and you have a lot of, you know, you're not going to let people in that are going to diminish you or bring harm to you psychologically or physically or any other way. All right, be your own pillar of strength. All right, so when these fears pop up, guys, you just tell yourself there is nothing to fear. Believe me that with this purge we're going through, having to do with the very strong light coming in from the sun, the Schumann energy, the light from the Schumann energy. These are energies affecting our bodies physically and mentally right now. So we are purging as well all the things from previous lifetimes, and these particular lifetimes we are going through a purge, a cleansing. So things from the past are coming up. They're coming up, and some of them are driving us nuts. They're keeping us awake at night. When they come up, you just give them back to the universe. Let them go. The purging is a time to, have all these past traumas, hurts, negativities, release them. We're releasing all of these third dimensional type emotions like fear, pain, just traumas, all of these things from the past. So as we're moving through this, I want to get back to this reading, guys. All right. This is having to do with intelligence. Yes, we are at war. Okay. So this card here, they're saying we are committed to bringing this in. Okay. The commitment has to do with the people in green. This is very obvious to me. Okay, might be interesting to a lot of you that are interested in this huge financial gift that will be coming to each and every person all over the planet. This is not just for people in the US. This is not just like for a few people, okay? And this is the good news around it. So I'm going to show this to you. This is the good news around it again. This is the new financial start. New money's coming in, and the commitment toward it. Next to the commitment is the intelligence, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is the humanitarian card. That's what this card is turning into. And if you look at it, it is all those pentacles are representing money, and the person is giving money to people that need it. They're people that are in need. Okay, and notice he has a scale in his hand. All right, if you guys know what is going on right now, this card was meant for the timing of what we're going through right now, right? We're going to even out. The scale is going to even out the wealth, guys, okay? So there won't be starvation anymore. There won't be anybody who's needy. We're all going to have, okay? Unless you've done something terrible to someone else in your life, this will be coming to you. All right, don't have timing on it. All right, here I'm seeing we have the Two of Cups, guys. This is a partnership, and the Page of Pentacles is, good news around a partnership having to do with love. All right, so a lot of you are going to, you may not be experiencing any love right now. You might be feeling like this is so far off. And some of you have said goodbye forever to love. You're not interested, or you don't think you're interested anymore. Some of you might be older and single and thinking those days are over. And what this layout is saying is this is available now to all of us. We're all going to, there's someone out there for each and every person, okay? No matter what age you are, male, female, what stage in life you're in, all right? This is representing people who maybe just are against being in love, are afraid of love, or see it as a burden. Love can be a burden. It can bring pain, right? But this reading here, guys, is for all of those who are not happy with their partner, or looking for a partner, or not looking for a partner, okay? There are a lot of people who have come in that are higher vibrating, so they're not like the third dimensionals that you've had bad experiences with before, the people who have gotten over on you, talked nasty about you behind your back, and were supposed to be loving mates, people that did mean things, people that even were physical with you. This is in a bad way. This is a different scenario here. This is for those of you who are looking for this victory as well. I see the Lover's card next to the victory, guys. So, and I'm seeing good news around partnerships coming in. So, especially for those of you who are open to it right now, keep your eyes open. Go to the invites that you're getting, barbecues, anything like that. and, go to these events. Go outside of the house. This King of Cups has been spending a lot of time alone. All right. You're telling yourself that you're going through stuff. You're going through things. All right. But there's something you're wanting that's coming in for you quickly now. So, again, these are opportunities that you guys don't want to miss. Okay. So get yourself out there. All right, we have the I have this masculine here who's going through some kind of heartbreak. This is, wow, this is surprising, but you're a mature masculine, and there's a third party here. A third party, and this broke your heart, and now you're single. All right, even for you, there's opportunity here. All right, they're showing the opportunity card. So let's continue. I'm seeing nice, very nice. Okay, Three of Wands. Three of Wands, guys. This could be a move for some of you, a physical move. Also, this is having foresight and self-confidence. Hard work paying off. What I'm seeing here is this Queen of Cups receiving a justice here. Yeah, regarding this move. This is something you've wanted. I see you moving away. You're going. So if you're feminine and you've been dreaming about a move, a physical move somewhere, and you're thinking it's not possible, you're wanting this move. There's something you're wanting pertaining to a property or a move. I'm seeing that you're going to move toward it, and you're going to have this justice, okay? You're also an empath, so absolutely use your intuition on this, guys. Your intuition is the new way to go. It's everything. It's a steering wheel for your ship. Anytime you need an answer to something, you go into yourself and ask your intuition, what is the right decision here? And you will feel it in your gut. Okay, guys? And here, I'm seeing this Knight of Swords in the center, working hard towards something. You're working hard on yourself, by the way. All right? You've been putting in the work, and your confidence is, on a whole new level right now. This is bringing in a lot of happiness, but we do have this Four of Pentacles here. Okay? So this could be something still that you need to let go of, like letting go. It might be a person that you need to let go of. This could also be some type of issue that you're still dealing with, okay? Regarding some kind of deceit, dishonesty here, which brought in stuckness. This was, wow, I heard the word diabolical. And more stuckness here, a lot of stuckness that you need to move away from. So this might be something you're purging right now, all right? Because I'm feeling like this is very intense for a lot of you. All right, so the purge is right here, guys. We are going through a massive, massive purge right now. The light, if you look at the Schumann resonance charts on YouTube, there's a couple girls on there, a couple women that show you the charts, show you and tell you, explain it to you what is going on with the light. This is light that is incredible. We've never dealt with the intense light coming in. The light is the strength of the energy, okay? And this is creating the purge. So a lot of us, just it's in and out. Stuff comes up and then you release it, and other stuff pops up and then you release it. Okay, so the purge is here, guys. You're dealing with it. Seeing this is like, I feel like the nastiest of nasty stuff is now coming up for a lot of you. The worst times. And if you're just feeling awful and you don't know why, there is no memory. This could be something from another lifetime that you endured that is now purging from your consciousness. Okay, so this is amazing. This is what, imagine how we're going to feel when we get all of these past things, you know, out of our system here. Everything is going to work out in tandem. Everything is going to come in exactly as it's supposed to. It's going to unfold exactly as it's, you know, everything is going to come in at the precise right timing. Okay, guys? So have faith that this right here, this Wheel of Fortune, there's balance coming in with this wheel. There is the King of Pentacles here. They're saying that you might be manifesting things now. The important thing to do, though, if you're trying to bring in things and bring in balance and bring in, you know, financial bliss, guys, the important thing to do right here is to stay in a state of gratefulness. As always, this card is a reminder to all of you to stay in this state of gratefulness, with the man looking down at the 3 spilled cups, looking very sad about it and not noticing the 2 full ones behind him, right? This creates a lot of stuckness for a lot of us in our lives, okay? So again, you know, if you have to write a note, guys, if you have to continuously remind yourself to stay in this state of gratefulness, I promise you that the more you practice that, the happier you will become, the more blissful and easy you'll feel. Like things that used to bother you don't bother you anymore. Okay? All right, guys. And if you do this anyway, you stay in a state of gratefulness, and this has changed your life. This has made your life different in a good way. Please comment below the video. I'm interested in hearing it. Also, if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.